Hi, this is Refi Tech. Again, today we are going to continue from where we have stopped yesterday. Today we are going to deal with the calculations of rank, grade, and remarks. Rank, grade, and remarks. But for a quick recap, let us do this mean. That one we have done yesterday, let us repeat equal sum. We double click. We start with the word. Up to this point, we press enter. We double click. Then it autofills. This is a revision, a quick revision. Equal mean. We double click. We start with the word. That point, press enter. Then again, click equal max, which is maximum. We double tap. Then drag up to the point, press enter. You get the maximum. Then you have to fill mod equal mod. You double click the below one. You start with the word up to PowerPoint. Press enter. You get it. I have explained this one yesterday. I may not take long today. Average. You double click average. You start with the word up to PowerPoint. You press enter. Click it. You double click. So you get decimal points I've talked about. You come to home under the group of numbers you'd reduce. Then now we are going to start our real business of today. We are going to calculate position. So what guides us is this average range. Average. So if you want to get the positions of the students, it's mandatory that you have to get the average of the students. Likewise, if you're dealing with the calculation of the grade, it's must for you to have average. If you're dealing with the remarks, you have to have the average of the student. So if we want to calculate the average of the position of the students, we have to highlight the average range. Then we click Formulas tab. We come to the group of Define Names. We click Define Name. We get this small dialog box which is written name and scope. We delete the average name. Then we put any name that you want. Let me put Mahmoud. Then I click OK. It means this part, call it average range. All this part I have highlighted is called now Mahmoud. Then I click here, the cell under position. I put equal rank. The formula is rank. Then I double click this down one. By then I click the first cell of average. I put comma. I put the name I have defined. It comes. I double click this one. You see it's highlighting. Then I put comma. It gives me two options, which is 0 and 1. 0 is descending and A is ascending. So I want my work to be descending, starting from 1 to the last person. Then I have to put 0 here. I close the bracket, then I press enter. See, I'm getting position, then I autofill. So when I get like this, 1, 3, 4, 2, it's not accurate. It means the first person, the third person, the fourth person, the second person. The computer is not giving me accurate result. So I'll just do, I highlight average range. I come to home tab. I come to the group of editing. I choose sort and filter. I click it. Then I have A to Z. And again, I have sort from smallest to the largest. And again, I have from sort the largest to the smallest. Then I choose smallest to the largest, the first one. Then I click sort. Now I'm getting exactly 1, 2, 3, 4. Position 1, position 2, position 3, position 4. So that is how we calculate position of the students or rank of the students in a class. So if we want to calculate grade and remarks, we have to create a table down here. Because of we are going to use VLOOKUP, both of these, grade and remarks. Now we have used rank to calculate position. So we can come and create here the two tables. And put here smallest. I put here 50%. If a student gets 50%, he will get C. From 60 to 69, it will be B. From 70 to 79, it will be B plus. I'm just assuming from 80 to 89, it will be A minus. Then starting 90 to 100, it will be A plane. I'm saying I will be arranging my data from smallest to the largest. I mean, while you're arranging, you have to arrange from smallest to the largest. If you start with the largest to the smallest, you get the same result. That will just make your Excel fail. So you start smallest, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. You're saying students who get 50 to 59, they will have C. Those who get 60 to 69, they will get B. 70 to 79, they will get B plus. 80 to 89, they will get A minus. 90 to 100, they will get A plane. So you arrange like this. So this is the grading. I'm just dealing with this one to calculate for grade. This is a table that I created for grade. Then I come here. I put the same. I'll arrange a smallest to the largest. So now this table I created, the first table to calculate the grade, but this one I'm creating to calculate the remarks. I'll never change anything. 50, I'll say this person is getting fair. Then here 60, I'll put here average. Then 70, I'll put here good. 80, I'll put very good. 90, I'll put here excellent. So the difference between here is what? In grade, I have here digits, and here I have letters and symbols. But when I'm going to calculate remarks here, I have digits, and here I have words. That is the only difference. And the formula that I'm going to use is VLOOKUP. Let me just start with the first one, which is great. I click here, I type equal VL, I type BL, it pops up. I have two options. I can either double click this one, or I can press the tab key on the keyboard. I press tab key on the keyboard. It pops up. The formula will be completed. Or else I can put equal VL. I can double click this one. Then I'll click the first cell of average. I'll put comma. I come and highlight these two columns. Then I'll put comma. I count these two columns. This is column 1, this is column 2. I'll put 2. After 2, I'll put comma again. I have two options, true, false. If I put 2, true, it means it's approximate match. I'm just saying from this 60 to 70 is this one, from 70 to this one is this one. Like 50, any student who gets is 50%. After 50 to 59, that student will be having C. That is approximate one. But if I say false, it's exact match. It means if I say 50C, 50C, there's no more just a difference. That is when it comes to exact match. So I'll be choosing true. I choose true. I close the bracket. Then if I press enter, I'll never get exactly what I'm just calculating. I'll never get exactly, but I have to enclose with a dollar sign this H and I have to enclose. So this absolute cell reference, here, what I get from here, I have to enclose with a dollar sign. I have H2, and also I have I2 and H2. I have to enclose with a dollar sign. Shift dollar sign behind it, shift dollar sign. Then I come here, shift dollar sign, click here, shift dollar sign. I enclose every cell that I get here, these two columns, dollar sign. I'll enclose with the dollar sign. Then I press enter. See, I'm getting B plus. I autofill here. Can either autofill or I double click. Exactly, I'll get this position 1 has 78 B plus, 76 B plus, 67 B, 52 C. So that is how we calculate grade. Then if we want to calculate 3 marks, we apply the same equal VL, you double click or press tab key on the keyboard. After that, you click the first cell of average, you put comma. By then, you come and highlight these two. You highlight these two, you put comma again. When you put comma, you count the cells, column 1, column 2. You have 2 columns, you put the 2 columns, put comma, you put true, because we want to use approximate match. By then, we have here L12 and M16. So L12 and M16, we have to put a dollar sign as I mentioned it before. we put $2